From world record-breaking skyscrapers to massive dams, and from relocating entire capital cities to constructing artificial islands, the human race has done it everything. Today we will be talking about some of the mega projects in the world in 2022. Before starting, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Egypt's new capital. Egypt's future capital will be built in the middle of a desert, 50 kilometers east of Cairo, starting in 2022. Cairo, Egypt's historic capital, is home to over 20 million people, far outnumbering the city's infrastructure capacity. The city's population is predicted to have more than doubled by 2050, making it even more crowded, filthy, and congested. The new capital will be located outside of Cairo's urban sprawl and will function as both a new government headquarters and a new home for around 6 million people. The first phase of the project will include new ministries, government buildings, and green spaces twice the size of New York City's Central Park. The famous tower, which will be the tallest structure on the African continent, will also be included. The majority of government agencies have already begun to migrate, despite the fact that the new capital has yet to be given a name. It is one of the most costly mega projects still under development in 2022, with a $40 billion budget, making it a contender for the title. Baihetan Dam. China's rapidly growing population, like Egypt's, brings new concerns. Meeting the world's ever-increasing energy consumption, which originates from the world's 1.4 billion inhabitants, is one of the difficulties. With this goal in mind, China is currently building some of the world's most ambitious hydroelectric dams. China wants to finish the world's second-largest hydroelectric dam in 2022, following in the footsteps of the Three Gorges Dam. The Hoover Dam in the United States has an electric power capacity of more than 8 times that of China's Baihetan Dam, which has a capacity of 16,000 megawatts. In April of 2021, the $34 billion project began operating in a limited capacity. By the end of June, 2 of the 16 turbines were producing electricity, and the project is projected to be fully operational by the beginning of July 2020. New York's new airport terminal. New York City's airport system is the second busiest in the world, and the city's main airport is poised to undergo a major renovation that will make it even more competitive. JFK Airport's $9.5 billion rebuild, which is slated to begin in 2022, will be the single greatest private investment in the history of such a project. JFK Airport will become one of the most popular airport destinations in the world as a result of the present expansions. Terminal 1, Terminal 2, which is 59 years old, and Terminal 3, which has already been deactivated, will be replaced by the new Terminal 1. The new terminal has more check-in desks and features contemporary architecture and exhibitions that highlight well-known New York locations. The new Terminal 1 will be built throughout the course of the decade, with the first of the 23 new gates slated to open by the end of it. Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium. In recent years, the Chinese Super League has made quite a stir in the rest of the football world. They've enticed international superstars such as Carlos Tevez, Oscar, and the Hulk to play in China by offering them lucrative deals. The league's recent financial infusion was largely funded by the Evergrande Real Estate Group, which controls over 1,300 properties in 280 sites around China. The corporation has set its eyes on developing the world's largest football stadium by 2020, following the recruitment of some of the world's most famous football players. The Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium will have a capacity of over 100,000 people, surpassing Barcelona's renowned Camp Nou. The stadium was scheduled to be finished by the end of 2022. Despite this, the Evergrande Group was forced to postpone all of its key endeavors due to financial issues. Evergrande's predicament worsened further in December of the previous year, when the company failed to make a critical payment. Economic city of Jeddah. Saudi Vision 2030 was unveiled in 2016, with the goal of reducing the country's dependency on oil and diversifying the economy through tourism and investment. By the year 2030, the plan's goal is to reduce the country's reliance on oil. The construction of the Jeddah Economic City, which is expected to cost $20 billion, is progressing steadily. That aim necessitates the completion of this project. All road and landscape construction is nearly complete, and work on the city's 3 districts is already underway. Furthermore, the world's tallest structure is expected to be built at Jeddah Economic City. Despite the fact that the future of the Jeddah Tower is undetermined, the city plans to build around 200 structures, following the completion of the basic infrastructure. Saudi Arabia's largest megaproject will almost certainly result in the construction of new skyscrapers. This concludes today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates.